in our time. You know, when I was starting out in ministry, but there's a woman sitting on my right, very agitated through the whole time. Looked in the other way and continued speaking. And at the end of my talk, she was with somebody and she said, "Can I talk to you?" She looked rather disheveled in the office and shut the door. She said, "Mr. Zacharias, I can't even believe I'm talking. I'm a horrible woman." She said, "I hate things." I wanted to come into a church, but my friend who was here tonight has kept bothering me and slapped him across the face and drew blood. She said, "I'm sitting in the middle of your talk and I look at his feet and he's wearing his sister's shoes." He said, "Mom, that's what I've been trying to tell you all the way in the car. And here, in getting me dressed, you put my sister's shoes on me. These are not my shoes." And the mother is just sobbing and she said, "What am I doing to my kids? What am I doing to my kids?" And the guy is there with the blood having come out of his mouth and the friend taking care of him. I've become a grandfather in the last couple of years, and now we have 3 beautiful little grandchildren. And I'll never forget one moment when our little grandson Jude was brought into the room and put in the arms of his mother, our daughter, Naomi. She's there with truly this little baby leaning on her breast, and she is so ecstatic. And then the nurse comes and is talking to her with a pad, and the nurse says, "Now, Naomi, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a bracelet on your wrist, and we'll put a bracelet on the baby's wrist, so that if anybody takes this baby away from this floor, an alarm will sound in your room and in the nursing station." And my daughter's expression told it all. Holding a precious little child, that you mean it can happen where somebody will come onto this floor and try to steal someone else's baby? I ask you, take a look at society today and ask yourself, what are we doing to our children? We may end up making Manasseh look tame because there were a handful sacrificed. We are eliminating them by the millions. I shudder to think of what has happened to our reasoning. Where is it gone? I know it's a sensitive topic, but I have to sit. What's happened? What's happened? Where are the voices going to be to stop the carnage? Do you take the Bible, open it up, and see that it is really a book that reads you and so thoroughly discloses your heart? You know, I marvel at the fact that at the age of 17, when I'd never cracked open my own, the previous year, a little bit of exposure. Prior to that, never opened a Bible. I'm not even sure we had one in the home. I think my dad had one. But I'm lying in a hospital bed. Do you know why? Because I wanted out of life no meaning. I wanted to be a cricketer. I wanted to play tennis. I did it well, but I would never have excelled to the ranks of the best. So I wasn't even going to make it there. I just did it, played at a university level, that was it. And as I'm lying in this hospital bed, having attempted to take my own life, a man walks in with a little red Gideon's New Testament. I couldn't reach out for it because my body was dehydrated. The moisture was gone. It was a servant in the house who rushed me to the hospital. And my mother takes that Bible that he gives and she says, "You really can't stay here. My son is in critical condition." And he said, "Ma'am, your son needs this more than anything else." And so he opens to John chapter 14, where Jesus is talking to Thomas. "I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." And then he goes on in verse 9 and says, "Because